Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to day 9 of the 31 Days of Horror. DBougie86 here again. And the film I got for you guys today is a weird one. I'll just put it that way so far. Yeah. Pretty much the film I got for you guys today is a film from 1982, which I've been dying to see for a while because this one, I remember the artwork for it so distinctly as a kid. I never got a chance to rent the VHS of this ever, and never got like a release after VHS. So I was waiting patiently, and there was rumors of this being released by certain companies, which I'm glad that they didn't, because I'm not going to name those companies by name, because then this will turn into another rant video. Yes. But this one was released by Vinegar Syndrome, of course, and it's titled Mausoleum. Yes, I'll show you the artwork I remember as a kid right there. Yeah, that's fucking awesome. Fucking film that's very odd. Yeah. Pretty much the main gist of Mausoleum is we're introduced to our character of Susan as a child. It opens up at her parents' funeral, and Susan's gonna go live with her aunt. And pretty much what ends up happening is this thing happens to Susan in the family mausoleum, where something happens to her. Go into the future. Susan is now a 30-year-old woman, married, has like a normal life. Her husband always goes off and does stuff like business trips and stuff like that. He's always on the work, you know. And as the film progresses, as the audience, we see that what might have happened to Susan as a child is she might have got kind of some demonic possession going on. Yeah. And the only one that kind of figures this out and starts to try to do anything about it is her childhood psychiatrist, who she's been seeing for years. And as this is going on, Susan's on a killing spree pretty much and starts fucking killing whoever she wants and feels threatened by pretty much. That's pretty much the gist of the plot. It's pretty much the psychiatrist's subplot where he's trying to figure out a way to save Susan pretty much while it turns into like a supernatural slasher where Susan's just fucking killing motherfuckers, you know. My thoughts on it. Susan as a character is very odd because in some aspects of her, I think she doesn't know what she's doing, but in other aspects, I'm like, I think you know what you're doing, you know. But, you know, it's just the way that the film plays out in that odd instance of it that is weird. It kind of builds up to the end where I think she might have not, but it's still, like, on a first time watch, it was kind of jarring in that aspect. Especially some of the plot decisions that Susan does in the film, including one involving a gardener. Yes. Uh, Great kills. What can I say? The kills, of course, are done by the late, great John Carl Buechler. Some great gore in this and some great, like, demonic effects. Susan goes all demon mode, as you see on this picture. And, you know, it has some cheesy effects, too, like, you know, the glowing of the eyes effect, you know, like that. And, you know, some of the characters that Susan does end up killing are kind of the most, like, there's this dude that kind of looks like Grizzly Adams in the fucking nightclub scene where her husband tries to go off to get a phone call. This guy comes up to her and tries to, like, you know, ask her out, like, hey, come on, baby, you know, and then he ends up fucking dying. And then fucking, you know, then there's some, like, deaths that, like, oh, that kind of sucked. The guy was just doing his job. I'll leave that off there. It's kind of a funny death scene, but it's kind of fucked up at the same time. You know, for what it is, it's a fun movie, and it has a great musical score. You know, the musical score is probably the best aspect of this movie. It's very haunting and engaging what it does to it, you know. It's a very haunting score, but done by what's his name? Jamie Mendoza Nava. Yeah, I almost fuck that up. And of course, it's a fucking cool score. I actually hope that one day maybe Vinegar Syndrome or somebody puts a score on vinyl. That would be a score I would buy on vinyl, is the score from Mausoleum. The film itself, it's a cheesy 1982 fucking supernatural slasher, which is kind of ironic because a lot of the slashers at the time period, from an 82, like some of the ones that I know, like, where is it? I can't find it right now, but of course, like the Incubus and the Slayer and Mausoleum, they all have like different aspects of like supernaturalism inside of them, which I kind of dig. And this one's no exception. It's not a perfect movie, of course, but I kind of like the mystery that and the characters in this one. Besides, like maybe some of Susan's decision points, there's actually some fun characters that'd be had in this film. If I had to rate it on a personal level, solid 7 out of 10. You know what I mean? There's some cheesy fucking bad dialogue, some fucking cheesy moments within it, especially and some scantily nudity. Fucking Susan's fucking showing her titties off in this movie. It's fucking rad. It's fucking crazy. So yeah, solid 7 out of 10 for Mausoleum. Fucking fun movie. I had fun with it anyways. Definitely one I'm going to be watching again. Crazy enough, it actually does have a feature interviewed with John Carl Beekler, who, as I said, he passed away recently. So I'm wondering when he recorded this, because I'm trying to remember when this was actually released. It's kind of scary in that aspect, when he's going through the cancer and shit, and seeing him after he's dead, because I didn't own this release yet, so it's kind of odd in that aspect. But yeah, he does great in the effects. It's actually one of the better Beekler effects movies I've seen, to be honest. Especially like Demon Breasts. Yeah, fucking awesome. So yeah, Mausoleum, check it out. 7 out of 10. All right, guys, that's it for day 9. I'll be back tomorrow with day 10. It's gonna be fucking baller. So I'll see you then. Peace out.